we install the AC, but maintaining AC or air conditioning system is extremely important. We talk about sustainability, we install good air conditioning system, but the same needs to be maintained. And this is going to be the topic of today's video. Hi friends, this is Ajaz Kazi and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today, as I said, very important topic. The topic is on best practices in operation and maintenance of HVAC system. HVAC system is a very complex system which actually gives an experience to the people. It also helps in maintaining the ventilation system for life and safety purpose. So it's a very important system for any building, but as I said, needs to be properly operated for getting the optimum efficiency and need to be properly maintained for getting the optimum efficiency as well as increasing the lifespan of the entire system. So let us look at what is there in this store. So as I said, importance of proper operation and maintenance. First important thing, which is extremely important nowadays, is energy efficiency, right? The system has to be designed efficiently, installed properly, and most importantly, it has to run efficiently. The whole aspect of designing, installing has to yield results in operation and maintenance. So that's the top priority. That is the top priority for all of us. Second, as I said, is the increasing the lifespan. If you are able to maintain well, the equipment can perform it for longer period of time, for longer duration. So that's the next important aspect. Third important aspect is maintaining the indoor air quality. In today's situation, the indoor air quality is become very important because kind of disease we have seen in COVID-19 that was related to indoor air quality and the transfer of the bacteria, viruses through the air. So indoor air quality is important. Today, the pollution level has gone up. So the indoor quality is getting deteriorated. And most importantly, we must save the cost. By running it efficiently, you reduce the operating cost. That should be one of the important factor in proper operation and maintenance. When it comes to the operation guidelines, one of the important operation guidelines is to maintain proper temperature and humidity. That's why the systems are designed for. Setting of thermostat schedule is another important guideline, and set temperature plays very important role in terms of energy efficiency. Airflow optimization. You make sure that the airflow is proper, the airflow is effective in all corners of the area where you need air conditioning, you need ventilation. So that's another important guideline. And most importantly, you should not overload the equipment because that will create an excessive load which will not only take the more power consumption, but it also can impact the equipment itself. It will go under maintenance. The life of the equipments can be reduced. Some of the routine maintenance things which we must do is cleaning the air filter. The cleaning the air filter not only helps in getting the better indoor air quality, but it also reduces the stress on the system. But because if the filters are clogged, the equipment has to work little more. That means it has to consume more power, and more power means again we are talking about sustainability, we're talking about climate change. All are part of this. So small things also can help in maintaining the right balance even for the environment. So cleaning the filter, you can see the kind of filters. These are actual photographs which I have taken, and this is not the way we need to maintain. The other important issue when we talk about the gas emissions, the refrigerant leak is one of the important aspects. So it is very important that we should have leak detection system for refrigerant in your big plant rooms or small plant rooms, so that we get a trigger when the leak happens and you are able to take action immediately to reduce the impact of this leak, because this is harmful for the environment. So, and we have huge machines, huge systems with a lot of refrigerant getting in. Smallest leakage can again make an impact on this environment. The next one is the pumps, which actually circulates water in case of central plant air conditioning. The clients have to be checked properly, the seals have to be checked properly. There should not be any surprise leakage coming out of it that will make the pump under breakdown. So this needs to be checked periodically so you don't get a surprise. Then again, important thing, like we clean the air filter, there are strainers which are in the water systems which are at the section of the pumps. So those strainers should be also cleaned periodically, because if the strainers get clogged, pump has to work more, power consumption goes up, which is not good. So cleaning of the system, maintaining the right water quality is another important aspect. Another important thing is all your belt driven machines, equipments, HUs, fans needs to be checked for its tension. It cannot be too loose. Again, that will create the issue of transmission efficiency. The power consumption will again get impacted. So these are small things, but which play an important role in overall system. Cooling tower basins. Go your cooling tower and see the basin. It should not be dirty. It has to be, the water has to be very, very clean. One of the other aspect which you feel in cooling tower is the clogging of nozzles. So those nozzles have to be checked so that the water flow is uniform. If there is a dirt or anything else which is getting stuck in the nozzle, needs to be removed, and make sure that water is uniform. And this is what I was talking about, the basin. This is a left hand side picture, is the actual picture which I have taken. This is the kind of cooling tower. It is a, actually you can say, is the source for all disease, the wrong water quality which can impact the system efficiency. You can also see the right hand side picture how the cooling tower basins can be cleaned. This have to be cleaned, otherwise this is going to be a big source for not only system issues, system efficiencies, as well as a lot of diseases. This is with respect to the heat exchanger cleaning. The tubes for the condenser as well as for the flooded chillers needs to be cleaned regularly. This has to be done as per proper frequency, and probably twice in a year, once in a year. That frequency has to be checked, and it has to be done diligently, right? So this is another routine maintenance thing which we can do. Most importantly is we get a lot of logs which we record during the operation cycle of the equipment. That log has a lot of data. Now that data has to be used. It cannot be just used just noting down. You're noting down. That data has to be analyzed and seen that what was my design intent and what is my data saying. Is there any gap? We need to find the reasons, and we need to take actions to remove any issues or any gaps, right? So make sure that the operation data is as close to the design data. And this is where we can use the data. That just don't note it down for sake of noting. Use that data to identify is there any gaps. Water quality I mentioned. Every plant manufacturer will have his own specification limits of what the water quality criteria has to be. This is the general water quality criteria for chill water system, the condenser water system. We must make sure that water quality is maintained, because this is the important factor for again maintaining the efficiency of the entire system. So some of the best practices is at regular inspection of and cleaning of components, lubricating the moving parts, checking the refrigerant levels or leaks, right? Testing and calibration of the control part, the equipment, the testing instruments. These are again an important aspect, and cleaning and maintaining our ductwork. Some of these best practices which we can use in HVAC system. Importance of regular cleaning. You can see the kind of a diffuser over here totally clogged. You can see the kind of condenser coil over here totally clogged. This will have lot of impact, not only in case of indoor air quality when I talk about diffuser, but also the resistance which we can impact in higher power consumption. The efficiency will be lowered, right? This will also help in reduce the breakdowns, and obviously we are talking about savings, energy saving. Your electricity bill saving can happen through this. I hope I have given the brief of how the operation maintenance of HVAC system has to be. Please subscribe my channel, follow me in YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn, and ajazkazi.com. Please subscribe and give your valuable comments so that I can come up with the videos which are of your interest, the topics of your interest. Yeah. So thank you very much once again.